What's up guys, PPD here and welcome to episode 48 of my road to Manchester City. Starting off this episode by looking at our transfer list. We have sold a few cards that we picked up a few episodes ago and maybe even last episode. Just doing a quick rundown right there of how much they sold for. Sold them all for profit. We made about 1,000 coins or more on each one, which is very nice. We sold a Perisic too. You're going to see right there for 40,000 coins. We picked them up for about 32,000 or less. We sold a Yang Miwa for 15. We picked them up for 11,000 or less. And then a bunch of other cards from La Liga, League One. I sold a Thiago Silva for 15k, which was a bit of a surprise. And we also sold Caballero for 60,000 coins, which was also a bit of a surprise because he was going down to like 30,000 coins sometimes. But then he goes back up. So I can do some quick trades with that. And we're obviously going to buy him back. Sold 2 Marchettis and even another Perisic, so that's very nice to see. We're still holding on to a few Lacazettes, Rudigers, Marchettis, one more Perisic I believe, or I'm not too sure how many Perisic's I have. We also have a bunch of gold cards that were yet to sell, but some of these cards will sell after our first game that we go back into the transfer list and see. So some nice profit. We're at 53,000 coins, and once everything sells, we should be at over 800,000. I'm not too sure if I will be, but I think I will be once everything sells. So we're gonna go ahead and relist everything, and hopefully something sells after our first game. And right there, I'm showing you guys me picking up a bunch of silver MLS cards, and that is because there is going to be an MLS team in the season. Will there be an MLS tournament online? I'm not too sure, but if there isn't an online one, there's definitely gonna be an offline one. And the cards might go up a little bit during that, so that's why I picked up a bunch of silver MLS cards, not gold, because the silver ones are more rare and they tend to go up the most. So that's why I picked up a few of the good silver MLS cards. But we head into our first game of the episode, playing with the first city squad, looking to grab a result. We're pretty close to promotion. I'm not too sure how many points off we are, but we could get promotion this episode if we tie or win. I'm not too sure, but we're really close to promotion. That's all I know. And as you saw right there, we got the first chance of the game. Yaya Toure though can't finish the header, and over here Lichtsteiner sends in a cross, Company with a tackle, which I at first thought was a very good tackle and clean. Ends up being a penalty. Dybala steps up, shoots it down the left. Hart dives the wrong way, and just like that, we're down 1-0 in the 28th minutes. And luckily, Company did not get a red card for that, because that would have been pretty bad for us if we got a red card that early in the game. But in the 35th minute over here, Navas sends Yaya Toure through. Yaya Toure with a great chance. Unfortunately, though, he can't repeat what he's done in the last episodes of scoring long shots, as the woodwork denies him his goal. And with that, we head into the second half, 1-0 down. A pretty tight game, very close. As you see right there, the stats are pretty similar. He has more possession than us, but I feel like possession doesn't really matter that much in FIFA unless you make something out of it. And in the 60th minutes, it was time for a change because we weren't really creating anything. So we go ahead and, of course, we do the sub that we always do. We bring on De Bruyne for David Silva, and we also bring on Sonia for Zavaleta. And speaking of Zavaleta, apparently he's going to be leaving City this summer or soon. And that just crushes me because I really love Zavaleta. Not only is he like one of the originals to be with City when it all started going well, but he's also Argentinian, and having Argentinian players at City is just something that I love so much, and seeing one go is going to be pretty painful. I mean, Demi Chalice is probably also going to go, but whatever. He hasn't really done anything too great for us at City. But as you see right there, we had a great chance to grab a pretty important first goal right there with Sterling. However, his finishing is horrendous, or maybe my finishing is just really bad, and we just weren't able to get a goal. And over here, Dybala goes ahead, chips Hart with his weak foot, his 2-star weak foot. Dybala chips Hart outside the box, and just like that, we're down 3-0, and it's pretty much game over at that point, because in the 89th minute over here, we're still down 3-0, looking to grab our first goal. Aguero to De Bruyne, and De Bruyne also can't finish. Buffon with a great save. And yeah, we just couldn't score it. We hit the post, the shots went just wide, or Buffon made some amazing saves. It just wasn't meant to go into the back of the net this game. And as you guys probably already know, we do end up losing this game. But before that, Dybala goes ahead, completes his hat trick, makes it 4-0. And he just outmuscled, I'm not too sure who, Sanya was it? Dybala should not be outmuscling my defenders, but whatever. So yeah, we lose that game at 4-0. I feel like 4-0 was a pretty harsh scoreline, to be honest, because we played pretty well. We just couldn't find the back of the net. And then like when we went out ultra attacking and stuff like that, it was just too easy for our opponent to find open pockets in our defense and capitalize off that. So 4-0 was a bit of a unfair result, I would say. But did our opponent deserve to win? Probably. And right now we're in a situation where we're 5-2-2. We're 1 point away from promotion, and this next game is going to be very crucial. But before that, next game, we take a look at our transfer list. Lingard, I sold him for 1.7. You're probably wondering, how the hell did that happen? Well, he scored the winning goal for United in the FA Cup final, and as soon as he scored that goal, I went ahead, bought him for like 500 coins, and I sold him immediately for 1.7. Unfortunately, though, I could have sold him for 4,000 if I waited just like an extra minute, which is insane. That's definitely a tip I definitely recommend when big games or cup finals and stuff like that are going on. Buy the player who scores the goal, because he will immediately go up, but then he'll immediately go down. So you have to buy them really cheap and then sell them at a good price where you're happy with your profit. So we sold some more cards right there, some more La Liga cards. We sold another Perisic for 40,000, which is nice to see. We sold a Lacazette for 160,000, which is just insane because he's not even going for that. But we bought him for about 140,000 or less, so we made at least 10k profit or more. So that is nice to see. We still have a few more Lacazettes still. Just showing you guys a bunch of La Liga cards that I sold. We still have the Yanga and Biwa. We still have some Rudigers, Thiago Silvas, Arriers, Marchettis, and some other League One and Serie A cards. That's going to be the next team of the season. Today's Monday when you guys are seeing this, and the Latin America team this season and Russian League came out. And then on Friday, we should be seeing Serie A and League One. And right there, Punchion, he also scored in that FA Cup final. However, I did not sell him at the right time. I took too long to sell him. I tried to list him up for 900 coins, but he did not sell. And you guys will be seeing in the next episode that I end up losing money on him, which is only like 100 or 200 coins. So I'm not too bothered about that. But we head into our second game. A do-or-die situation, and we come across a Bundesliga side, and I feel like we come across a Bundesliga team every single episode. And you might be thinking that Royce and Robben and Neuer are the scariest part of that team. Well, if you know me, you know that the scariest part of that team is definitely Aubameyang, because he is so good against us, and I hate playing him this year on FIFA. But in the second minute, we would have a chance to score. Yaya Toure is going to step up for the free kick, has his shot cleared off the defense, bounces back to Yaya Toure, and once again, Yaya Toure is going to get a chance to score the free kick. Can he score it this time? The guy puts a man on the line. We have to take it quick. Yaya Toure scores this time, shoots it in the exact upper 90. Perfect free kick. Yaya Toure, amazing free kick take here in real life and in FIFA. And I just found that situation funny because I didn't score the first time. It bounces back to Yaya. I get fouled again, get a free kick from like the same exact spot, and that time I score it. Whatever, I was going to complain with the weirdness of that play, but we are up 1-0 in the 4th minute. Things are looking good. All we need is a tie, so taking the lead and winning this game would just be an added bonus. And over here in the 6th minute, literally seconds after scoring our first goal, we would have a chance at a second goal. Fernandinho with an amazing flick right there, gives it to Navas. Navas through on goal, finesses it at the near post. However, he is denied by the woodwork, and unfortunately for Navas, he wasn't going to get his goal just yet. And over here, David Silva would have a chance to give it to Aguero. He does, and Aguero scores it, but it is rightfully ruled for offside. So 2 scoring chances right there in like the span of a second or 30 seconds. A second would have been a little bit too fast. That's some Aubameyang stuff right there. However, Aguero does end up scoring that time. It is onside, and we're up 2-0 heading into the second half with a 2-0 lead. But we weren't done there yet because we wanted to grab a third goal. before the ref would blow for halftime. And over here, Yaya Toure gives it to David Silva. David Silva through on goal, passes it to Sterling, and Sterling finesses it with his left foot and finds the back of the net. Now, what I'm wondering is how last game Sterling couldn't finish on his strong foot, but then in this game he scores an amazing finesse shot with his left foot. I don't know. Whatever. We head into the half 3-0 up, and things are looking good. We pretty much are feeling confident that we will secure promotion. Our first time going into Division 1 if we do get promotion, and that should be quite interesting to see. I never thought I'd make it this far, and if we somehow manage to win Division 1, that would be insane. And over here, Aguero almost grabs his second goal right there. Unfortunately, we are denied by the woodwork once again. And over here, our opponent would go on the attack. Aubameyang, of course, through on goal. Pushes it past Otamendi, beats him once, beats him twice. Otamendi brings him down in the box, and that is a clear penalty. And Muller is going to step up. Can he get a consolation goal? Or not even a consolation goal. A goal at this point in the game could kind of get him back into the game if he plays his cards right. Marco Reus is the one to step up. However, Hart does deny him that time. Great save. And with that, Hart is going to be a contender for man of the match despite not doing much throughout the whole game. And over here, Muller would have a chance. It bounces to him, and Muller is going to cut inside. Has a shot. Bounces to Robin. Robin to Lewandowski. And Lewandowski finds the back of the net. And that was so annoying because Hart saves the penalty. It goes out for a corner. Muller loses the ball. It bounces to Robin. And Robin nutmegs my player and gives it to Lewandowski, and Lewandowski scores. So it's times like that that make you wonder, wow, was he meant to score? Because if it bounces back to him 67 times, something's telling me he has to score right here. You just kind of have to accept your fate sometimes in this game. But we do end up getting a fourth goal right there with Aguero. And with that, we win the game 4-1. We secure promotion to Division 1, grab 3 points. I'm not too sure who got man of the match that game. Probably Aguero, yep, 9-point rating. This guy racks up the man of the match, is insane. Anyways, guys, this is going to conclude this episode of my road to Manchester City. Next episode, we start off our life in Division 1. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Pippi Deed, and I'm out.